This is the PCSRA Radio Network and the Blue Hedgehog TV. Presented by Heartland Flyer, celebrating 20 years of service in Oklahoma. And we're back to the amazing show and the amazing people and the amazing awesomeness. Alright. Not accepted. Alright, there he is. Alright, since we are taken care of, welcome back, Daniel Voles, Cody Smart, David Heller, and Mr. Nathan Orman. We're all glad to be back. Greg, you can send me your predictions in your DM. Remember, it's Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks. Whatever your picks for the 600, it will be counting for the second race. Let's get into the top story news, shall we? First one that, first news, let's get right into the topic. IndyCar released a revised calendar, which I'm going to go ahead and post it in the NTT IndyCar, as I just pressed the wrong one. So their schedule will be that June 6th they'll be racing at Texas Motor Speedway, and then if all goes well, they will be racing at then they will race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course for the first race of two, which their second one will be later in October. The Toronto alright, you can send me your picks in your DM, Orman. Anyway. Alright, so anyway, Road America will take place of Toronto because they are going to be doing replacing Richmond. Iowa will now be a doubleheader for IndyCar, so that'll be the only races IndyCar will have. We'll have Mid-Ohio, then we have the Indy 500, Gateway, Portland, Mazda, or Laguna Seca. What? Hold on. Anyway, we have Indianapolis Motor Speedway Race 2 and the streets of St. Petersburg. What's you guys' thoughts on that at the time? sorry about that. As I just hit the wrong freaking button. And looks like I don't know where everybody else is. Yeah, but give me a sec, guys. Alright. Best part was he did on my live stream. I can't believe he did on my own live stream. That's so funny. Which chat? Oh, brother. Anywho. So that's... Okay, so I definitely want to get Cody's and David's opinion on this next topic. Speaking of Road America, there has been some multiple reports that's been going on that Road America could be a replacement race for the Truck Series as well as the NASCAR Cup Series. If Canadian Tire Motorsports Park does not go on as planned, Road America has been rumored to host the Truck Series and the Cup Series races. What's your thoughts about that, guys? Wait, what? I really don't see it happening. I really don't want to see it. Well, they've already canceled Detroit, so. What about... Well, here's the thing, you know, Canadian Tire not only hosts the Truck Series, but also IMSA, because I don't think IndyCar has never been to Canada. I don't think, other than Toronto. I said other than Toronto is what I said.
Okay, so
I clarified.
Okay.
But
in any case, I think if the Prime Minister and government officials
Cody Smart, what's your thoughts about Road America hosting Trucks and Cup if this does happen?
Road America. I mean, Road America could be a great opportunity because the Cup hasn't really faced a very new road course yet. I think you get the Charlotte Roval, yes, but not a road course like Road America. And I feel like NASCAR, despite having a road course in the playoffs, would like to see a couple more road course races in the schedule for NASCAR. So, suggesting Road America to Cup and Trucks could really open up the opportunity for Road America to have Cup cars race at their track during the weekend. I mean, for the Xfinity Series, they haven't been doing all too bad. So, I'm thinking this could be a huge opportunity for Road America. Now, here comes my next problem, similar to what David has been saying. I have a connection over with Canada, and according to her, she said that the Canadian nation, like, they are not doing as bad in the coronavirus as we are in America. Yet, the policies for the borders, they are yet to open. They're only open for business or for truckers or stuff like that, not for casual travel. Yeah, for road courses, they usually don't get as many fans on the road courses because they don't have big grandstands like the speedways. So I really don't think it would be a major issue to be able to race at Canadian time without fans or race in Canada without fans. But if the Canadian Prime Minister or the province governor, whatever over there, doesn't approve NASCAR, then that could become a conflict in interest between NASCAR and Canada, because Canada has hosted NASCAR in a lot of tracks before, and remember the Penty Series guys?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's been the main series for a while, so if they decide to not let racing happen in Canada at all, then that could not only be an issue with NASCAR, but it could also be an issue with NASCAR-related series in Canada. Like, I think we still have NASCAR, if I am correct.
Well, CASCAR is called the NASCAR Pinty Series, is what it's still called.
Okay, so the NASCAR PT Series, I mean, if they end up not hosting races there, then it really could be the end for the PT Series, depending on the situation. And it could really displace a lot of drivers over there. Yes, Stephen? And not only that, but it could also spell the end for the CFL, too. Don't forget about that, too. Yeah, I never thought of that. And Danny, I'm sure you'll check, but I've heard rumors that the CFL season might make it completely canceled. And not only that, but the CFL could go up.
Yeah, but we'll monitor that as far as that's concerned. We'll continue to monitor that.
And also, while we're on the subject of Road America, I do wonder if Road America could also potentially host the events that are currently scheduled for Michigan, assuming that crazy governor does not approve NASCAR to happen.
Well, and you do bring up a point because, of course, I went to Road America and I got to see the track. It was so amazing, but I really don't know how that's going to play as far as that's concerned. But again, we will just have to wait and see. You mentioned about the Canadian Football League, David. They're talking about might return in September with a shortened schedule. But nothing is official as far as that's concerned. Just got breaking news from Darlington Raceway for the Xfinity Series. Tech is done in the Xfinity Garage. Chase Briscoe passed inspection, but he and Austin Cindric's crew chief have been fined $7,500 for a one lug nut not properly installed. So, just want to give you guys an update on that.
Wow.
It's only a fine, so.
One lug nut away from me sweeping the Xfinity Series.
Jeez.
That was that close for me to sweep. That close. Dang.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, back to what I was trying to refer to over there. Okay, never mind. Like, CFL is never going to be mentioned again afterwards. I'll let you talk about it.
yeah, definitely. By the way, we want. What?
I did wonder if Newsom, the governor of California, I wonder if he approved Sonoma without fans.
They've already canceled Sonoma.
Oh, yeah.
Sonoma's been already canceled. It's not. It's moved to Charlotte.
Okay, Sonoma got canceled.
Yeah.
I do wonder what's going to happen in
With what happening?
Pocono.
They said
Right now, Pocono might not happen.
actually incorrect, David. I did get a statement from the governor of Pocono, and they said that they're gonna do Pocono as planned, but with not with fans, is what they've just told me.
Don't you think Governor of Pennsylvania said Governor of Pocono?
Well, the state of Pennsylvania said they're No. Let me just no. The state of Pennsylvania said they would let the events go on, but not with fans.
Okay.
To be more specific.
But still, I have to count that as a third point. Blank planet.
Dang it, Cody! If you would have said the J word, you would have been on the board.
Not gonna say it.
So. So yeah, that's I think that's all of the. Let me actually look at the pit stop show deal. Because I was going to mention, we want to welcome those of you who just came from the NASCAR pit stop show and is joining us right now for the quote unquote PCSRA Weekly Show. Let's talk about another because that's what they talked about. They said, because Pocono Raceway released a statement. Pocono Raceway is aware of Governor Tom Wolf's response regarding the status of our NASCAR sanctioned races scheduled for late June. We're very appreciative of the collaborative efforts of the Governor's office and NASCAR. Our staff continues to work with both parties and hope to have additional details shortly. Once those final details are known, we will inform our fans directly. So. Anywho, let's continue. We mentioned about Watkins Glen. The governor of New York says Watkins Glen is going to still host races in NASCAR, but not with fans, along with horse racing and other sports like that. So Watkins Glen has been saved. Thank you.
The state is the worst in terms of the coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah, which really sucks for the fans. Probably they'll get a refund. Now, here's what I want to get you guys' opinion about this little rumor. There's been rumors. Bob Levine says he's really fighting for our lives as he is currently having financial problems, and there's been multiple rumors saying Christopher Bell could be losing his ride as a result of what happened in the COVID-19. If that does happen, where does Christopher Bell go in 2021? Does he go to the 20, or does he go to a different Toyota team? Where does Christopher Bell go in 2021 as far as this is concerned? Unless financial, it gets better.
David saying the D word.
No, he said ow. No, he said ow.
I did say the D word.
Congratulations.
I plead not guilty.
I knew.
Yeah, that's a very good question, Danny. Where Christopher Bell's gonna go? Well, you see, oh boy.
Go ahead, Cody. Go ahead. I'll get to you in a minute, David. Go ahead, Cody.
Yeah, so what I was about to say was that I do think that that Christopher Bell may be possibly going to race in the 20, possibly. I say that with reason, because I mean, this season, there's a few drivers who I see on the hot seat this year. I mean, from champions to contenders, are in a bunch of hot seats this year. And I do believe that Eric Jones is one of those people that will be in the hot seats this year. Because look at the other guys so far. I mean, Martin Truex, his contract, I believe, doesn't end this year. Neither is Kyle Busch, and neither is Denny Hamlin. And with Truex getting older, and with him, like, losing his crew chief and possibly losing his mojo, I can see Truex being booted out eventually, not now. So, I'm thinking about if Christopher Bell were to go to Joe Gibbs Racing, where would Eric Jones go? I've been talking to a few people saying that Eric Jones might get the boot from Joe Gibbs Racing. And people are now thinking, where's he gonna go next? So I'm thinking, I don't know what's gonna happen to Eric Jones, but what I do think is Christopher Bell will either go to the 220, he will go to possibly another good cup ride. That's not where Suarez is right now. Unless...
What's up, Andrew?
This may be a bold move, guys. This may be a bold move. That Joe Gibbs Racing will try to fund an alliance with Gut Brothers Racing. Because here's the thing, guys. We had them aligning with another team before Furniture, I don't know which. And then they went on to align with Furniture Racing shut down. That's why they started a new relationship with the Bean Family Racing. So they can be able to help them get fun. What if Gut Brothers Racing is the next team they go and say, hey, we want to help you guys get funded and try to build a better frontier for Toyota? Because this may become an even bigger problem for Toyota if they don't align. So what I'm thinking is that that if a Bean Family Racing shuts down after this year, they may keep Christopher Bell and Eric Jones by booting Daniel Suarez out of the 96 and then say, hey, can Christopher Bell go into your car, but then in condition we'll give you the equipment that we had from Furniture Row in the past and from the Beans team in the past to go over to Gut Brothers Racing now. And Gut Brothers Racing would be the satellite for future races. So, I do think Christopher Bell and Joe Gibbs Racing will stay in a relationship no matter what. But it will be hard to keep Eric Jones in there, regardless.
Go ahead, David.
I think, and I'm thinking boldly here, I think that if they don't win with Eric Jones, I think their prediction, I think Christopher Bell could go to either the 42, replacing Kyle Larson, or the 48 and go to Henrik Motorsports to replace Jimmy Johnson.
Man, that's the other thing is because we don't know who will be in the 48 next year.
Because here's the thing. Remember an article earlier this year, and they said that Kyle Larson was going to be the one that replaces Jimmy Johnson. Hendrick Motorsports did say that days after Kyle Larson was indefinitely suspended. Now, will Hendrick try to negotiate with Chevy to have Kyle Larson in
What?
But this one is hiding. He's probably gonna be right back.
Well,
Anyway.
you can continue talking while I be back.
Yeah, so the next possible driver that can go to the 48, and right now he would probably be the most contested one, would be Brad Keselowski. Yeah, I mean, Keselowski is currently on the hot seat for Team Penske, because here's why. Because they already re-signed Logano, and Blaney is good until past 2020. So Keselowski is kind of under the pressure right now, because there's a very good chance that Austin Cindric can go into the Cup Series next season. And we don't know who Cindric is going to be racing for. Either he bumps the Benedetto out from Wood Brothers and he races in the 21, or he goes and replaces Keselowski as the 2. Now, I do believe that Cindric will not be the sole reason why they bumped out Keselowski, because if you do recall, Cindric did race for Keselowski's team. So for Penske to move Keselowski over, Keselowski's past prospect could be very awkward and could probably lead to internal conflict in Team Penske. Agree. Yeah, so yeah, that would not be very easy at all for anyone.
I think in the end, I'm going to say Keselowski stays in the 2, Cindric goes to the 21, Benedetto gets booted out, and then Eric Jones switches to Chevrolet and goes to either the 48 and replaces Jimmy Johnson if Hendrick opts to not hire Kyle Larson, or he goes to the 42.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly a good point there, because I still do think that Hendrick will still try to work hard to make sure that Larson comes back to Chevy and to race for Chevy, because Rick Hendrick was one of the first people to defend Kyle Larson over that racial slur. So I still do believe that Kyle Larson, okay, there's two possible places I can think of Larson at the moment, and that's he either goes to the 48 or he races for Stuart Fox Racing, most likely into retirement. But I could be wrong on that. But talking about Christopher Bell there and stuff like that, I mean, oh yeah, we were talking about the 48. Where am I in this?
Hi, Sean Art, by the way.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that, Cody, that if Larson does go to the 48, then it makes it easier for Christopher Bell to just simply slide over into the 20 car of Eric Jones to replace Larson and Matt Kenseth in the 42, or Chip Ganassi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you may be right. And speaking of the number 42, I do know Chuck Ganassi, like in Kurt Busch, trying to experiment with an older driver. And, I mean, Kurt Busch has been quite helpful with them so far. I mean, I don't think he performed too bad at Darlington, if I'm correct. So if Chuck Ganassi wants to expand their little experiment of older drivers, then Ganassi's best shot is to either see if Kenseth will retire for good after 2020, or he goes and tries to sign Brad Keselowski. Yes, that's a little bold, but you did see how they're doing with Kurt Busch, and Kurt's doing pretty good for them. So to have another older driver come in and race for them, then I do think that they could be able to try to build up some sort of resurgence. Yes, I cannot believe I called Keselowski an older driver. But that makes me sad.
The other argument, though, that could be made is that Kurt Busch himself could benefit Eric Jones if Eric Jones went over to the 42, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that too. I mean, Eric Jones or Christopher Bell, I mean, it's really contested right now. But,
Agree. And that is assuming that in
Yeah, definitely.
People say that Ross Chastain took Thomas Free racing the 42 in 2021.
That right there, Ross Chastain would be my dark horse candidate to get either the 42 ride or the 48 at Kendrick.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I would see that happen.
Kendrick Motorsports would be interesting.
The only thing I'm going to say, though, is that it's going to depend on, you know, if his Xfinity sponsor that he has in the Xfinity Series goes with him to the Cup Series next year.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Point. Yeah, that's a good point. And the fact that Kendrick Motorsports has done that before in the past with Chase Elliott, I think that makes it where I think Kendrick, and I'm a Kendrick Motorsports fan, but I think that Kendrick would be a dark horse landing spot for Ross Chastain, assuming Kendrick wants to bring on Ross's sponsor for the Xfinity Series to replace Ally as the primary sponsor in the 48.
Well, Ally has already re-signed a contract extension, so they could, like, trade back and forth in the sponsorship, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Agreed, but I could see Ross's sponsor and Ally being the two primary sponsors on the car.
Yeah.
Which keep in mind, that has happened before. So, it could happen again with Ross's sponsor and Ally being on the car at the same time. It has happened before. See Tony Stewart
Yeah.
and others.
Yeah, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see how that's going to play out, if you know what I mean.
Agreed.
So, I believe that is all of the breaking stories. If I miss anything, we'll address that on next week's show when we get ready to head up to our this week's upcoming events. So, let's get right into some news and notes in the NR report. If you mention, of course, right now, Cody Smart has a couple of drivers that he is doing for recruitment. Cody, would you like to mention that to everybody?
Oh, yes. So, for a very long time, I kind of wanted to try to bring in Alders. I mean, you've seen it from plenty of people before. People do it just to have a placeholder and sign-ups for people who allow multiple drivers per user. And some people use them as like development drivers trying to build their own story. Like, you know, Elisha has Ellie Anderson as his, I want to say his first or one of his first people development driver.
Uh-huh.
Then also mention, who else? But also mention Danny Royals prospects that he has, like Andy Thomas and Betty Jones has been around for a long time. Nathan Ormond is attempting to bring a development driver. Just at the same time, I want to bring up these two drivers because, yes, I did have a particular driver in the past called Chad Brzezowski I had in one or two series, but it just didn't last. So I'm looking to look into something like, I'm trying to think real quick. I have two drivers that I want to start development this year. They've already been making a couple of NR 2003 starts. Yes, I did have Barbie Foyles make her NR 2003 debut earlier, but in all seriousness, Danny did put the legendary Black Jasmine Smart in the PCSRA, so I was like, let's be kind of favor here real quick.
Oh, brother.
Series. I decided to bring up two drivers, one for the UK, one from Australia, to compete in. So Dylan Cunningham is the primary one. He has signed to join my team in a fourth car in the WROA Synergy Series and number 72 Quicker Wireless for Mustang. I assume that will be Mustang. you'll have to wait for season 5.
Hi, Elijah in the chat.
But again, the PCSRA, he will be racing. We're hoping to get him in the Buffalo Wild Wings series, but there's a very good chance he'll end up, might have to just race in the truck series. The second...
Oh, it's not a big deal, Great Lakes. It's not a big deal. Sorry to cut you off, Cody. I was telling Great Lakes something in the chat.
But yeah, the second driver I want to mention is Lauren Eagstorm from Australia. Yes, not related to the famous Eagstorm and the V8 supercars that long time back. But she is looking to develop and trying to become the next Eagstorm. Yeah, she got that one right. Trying to become the next Eagstorm. Now, she did somehow manage to make it into the NRUK series. Or wait a minute, never mind, she didn't. Like at the last minute I found that one out. But she is yet to make an NR 2003 debut if I am correct. So we are trying to bring her into NR 2003 in whichever way possible. So, coming from Australia, she doesn't have experience at all just yet. I did ask Elijah if he was going to attempt to have the amateur auto... okay, I'm going to have to reword it. The
AutoZone Amateur.
series, yes, the AutoZone Amateur Series. Yes. So, we were thinking about doing that then... But yeah, that didn't really work out because Elijah's looking to work in the NIRA if I interpreted it correctly. But, so that means we're going to find a
We're gonna find a what, Cody?
way to find a way to have her join the WRLA either in a part-time or full-time arrangement. One possible rumor coming out is that she could attempt to make her NR debut in the NRA just like Dylan Cunningham did, which he had a quick change to a
Oh, I think my deal's... Yeah, we do apologize if Discord's cutting in and out as far as Cody's end's concerned.
Yeah, so Dylan Cunningham will most likely join the next season of the NROA Truck Series, whatever that is, and we'll try to work it out from there. I do know that chances are will be one person per user. The reason is because I want to try to go up to the Red Bull Cup Series next season. And the way to do that is to have Dylan Cunningham go over for the Truck Series in the next season, and Eagstorm will join in for the special event races. For now, I am signing up for a lot of those special event races in the NIRA. But I will try my best to have her get some races in as one user only, so she can try to develop similar to Dylan Cunningham and hopefully end the drought of bad debuts for development drivers. Because Dylan Cunningham did not finish inside the top 20 in the December holiday event in the end. Free word. And then my most recent driver, Barbie Voyas, finished last in the Pilot Pro Series at Daytona. Who would have thought a person making an NR debut would finish in last place? That's going in the history books.
Alright.
The NR 2003 history books. People finish last their debut with Barbie Voyas. But yeah, for each of them, hopefully she had a backers.
Alright.
But I know she is.
As as we just lost connection.
Series
Oh, all right.
yeah, he'll be trying to race around that league.
Yippers.
I am trying to determine a couple things.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how your drivers are going to do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
This could be a very bold rumor, but I could be having my driver as a co-spot retire from the NSDCA and have Dylan Cunningham be the replacement under my name. We'll have to wait and see how the silly season of the NSDCA go, but I might just stay there as a team owner, not as a driver anymore, after a big failure in the Mountain Dew Custom Series, a very big fail. But regardless, we're trying to find our ways back. We have a couple races scheduled and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I have to wait and see right there. But for those two drivers in particular, that will be it.
Okay. Here's the quote-unquote, sticking to the WRA, had a couple of announcements that came out. One of them was kind of a bit of a shock. You know, the whole Nathan Orman Motorsports that hasn't been doing well and all that, as far as that's concerned, in the WRA. I think Cody knows what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? This was a huge bombshell that came out of nowhere. Hannah Blue Jay has purchased Nathan Orman Motorsports and will relocate the team to Toronto, Ontario, Canada in 2021. Can you believe that? She also has re-signed Sebastian Kukulon, so that answers the question, what's going to happen to Kukulon? Their third ride will not be announced until we get to Indianapolis, but their fourth ride will be an all-star team, which will be driven by New Zealand road course specialist Ashley Horton and Reese's Pro Series driver Betty Barrett, which will mean this will be the first race for Betty Barrett since being suspended indefinitely back in March, which she was later reinstated. So that's interesting. So that's going to be interesting. If you didn't hear the news about next season for World NOS Racing, we're going to Mercedes. Yes. World NOS Racing went to Daytona National Speedway for a special test with the new Mercedes CLA that the Reese's Pro Series will be running in 2021. I made the statement on this car, which is, quote, I really like the new dashboard inside the cars and ran about 30-40 laps, which the car was a lot of fun to drive. After we all took turns, we were very much impressed, which we were looking forward to running this new chassis and take our new race cars to the wind tunnel in the next several weeks, end quote. That means we're going to end up saying goodbye to the Gen 6 car for Reese's Pro, if you know what I mean. So that's interesting about that. So, before we look ahead to our race, I want to tell Cody something that that his jaw's about to drop to the ground. From TobyChristie.com, for the Cup Series 600, the Coke 600, 40 entries, no surprise there. Everything the same as what we had at Darlington, except it's Joey Gase in the 51, Garrett Smithley in the 53, since there will not be a 52. Xfinity, there's 37 entries. It could be 40 with colleague, which is Allmendinger, Colin Garrett in the 26, Landon Castle in the 89. So that's a full field there. This is where it gets interesting for trucks. So Cody, take a guess how many entries they said there could be for the truck series. Somebody said 44. Listen to this: 46 truck entries.
Oh, 5-letter word.
What? you said the 5-liter. Okay. 46. That means 6 drivers will have to go home. Oh boy. And then the cup deal, as I'm about to get interrupted. I will be right back again. Be back, guys. I knew I was going to hit that like button. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Yeah, 46 trucks. 6 trucks will have to go home. Now, as far as... Now, some people are going to say Ross Chastain's going to miss the truck race, right? Wrong. Here is why I say that. Since Ross Chastain won races in the Truck Series last season, he is automatically, no matter what, will be locked into the show, which means he'll have to take a provisional as far as that's concerned. 33 through 40, it could be based on owner points as far as that is concerned. Also means AJ Allmendinger, which the 16 that failed to qualify at Daytona will make their first start of the season, which is the team's 3rd entry. So, which, Colleague Racing, who only made 1 cup start, which was the 500, as far as that's concerned. So, there you go. So, can you believe that, David? 46 trucks? 6 going home. Yeah. That many trucks. Hold on a second, guys. Same thing. Trucks, cars, same thing. 46 entries. Let's just get that right. Alright. Shall we look ahead to... Oh, what do we got? Oh, I forgot to mention, Nathan Orman's probably... Okay. Okay, so let me mention the drivers that are on this list according to this, and this could be confirmed. The 27, by the way, will be for the 600. It's going to be driven. If I get back up to the list, Gray Golding will now be the 27 because it was originally the 52. It will now be the 27. Ross Chastain is in the 77 this week for Spire. Timmy Hill, of course, still in the 66. BJ McLeod will be in the 78 for his own team. Interesting to note. It's the first time we've seen a 78 car on track that is not Furniture Row Racing. I would like to point that out to you guys. Can you believe that? So, yeah. That's a big deal, so. JJ Yaley will be in the 7 car for Tommy Baldwin, only for the 600 because they're not going to run the second Charlotte event. Looking at the Xfinity list, we're still going to have Brett Moffitt in the O2, surprisingly, so he'll be doing double duty this weekend. BJ McLeod will be in the 6th because if you've not heard, David Starr no longer is with the team because of sponsorship issues thanks to the COVID-19 crap. Daniel Hemrick's in the 8, Ross Chastain in the 10, Justin Haley in the 11, Colby Howard's in the 15, 21 to be announced, 47 for Mike Harmon Racing to be announced, Alex LeBay's in the 36. 74 TBA, 93 TBA. I'm thinking that's going to be Myatt Snyder in the 93 again. And then, of course, potential entries, Allmendinger, which that means unlike Daytona, the 16 team will make the show. So, Eric Jones is going to drive the 5, so he's going to be a part of the Kyle Busch deal. Same with Chase Elliott in the 24. Not sure if he's going to make the field or not. 33 and 34 are TBAs. We don't know who'll be in those rides. Garrett Smithley will be in the 40. Ross Chastain in the 42. Natalie Decker is back in the 44. Same with Ty Majeski in the 45. TJ Bell in the 49. 83 could be a withdrawal because I don't think that team's going to show up. The 03 could be a withdrawal as well. And then I don't know about the Nemka boys. So, yeah. So, I'm going to let Stapleton know. Let me let him know. The following numbers. Coke 600, 40 cars. Xfinity 39. Can you believe that? 46 drivers?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, 6 drivers going home.
Six drivers they'll probably have to say, bye, you're going home.
Well, at least they'll get a checkup, so.
Yeah.
According to multiple reports, yeah, I can't imagine 46 trucks at Charlotte. Unless you end up having to remake Charlotte and you put 47 pit boxes, which could happen. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how many entries the Reese's are going to have, there's a good chance we could end up having 47 drivers racing the entire season. Because I might have to play with the pit lane I. Because Sign-On, who runs the Master Cup Series, he's done 47 car grids. And he knows how to hack a grid, so that way we can have 4 more drivers getting a chance in the entry list, if you know what I mean. But yeah, 46 trucks, and that's a pretty good entry. Yeah.
That's actually a really good number of cars. For sure.
Yeah. By the way, Elijah, if you're watching the stream, I sent you a compliment in your DM, so hopefully you are okay with that, my amazing hedgehog friend. Oh, Barnes and Noble, I hit the wrong button. That was not the button I want. And no, I'm not. I am fully clothed at Barnes & Nobles and not with Barbie. Anyway. So, I said fully clothed and at Barnes & Noble, you darp. Anyway, I was going to mention this to Cody, is that, in addition to that, I I could give Lauren and Dylan a full-time ride in the TMSRA just to give them some little more seat time. Because, yeah, TMSRA, because here's the rule. That if you are a driver in PCSRA and you're running either in trucks or Buffalo Wild Wings or Foster's, you are not allowed to run in TMSRA. If you are like a part-time driver, like what your drivers are, they are eligible to be in that series. So at least they have an opportunity to. Let me tell Orman the unofficial numbers. Not accepted. The good thing is the Xfinity Series cars, they're all locked in. Well, here's the other thing though, is that it's only going to be for only 40 drivers for select races. 39. I will put 6 drivers will go home. I don't know how they're gonna do the draw as far as that's concerned. Yes. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, it's not good, but at the same time, that may be the only way how they'll be able to play in their home venues. Is by relocating, because with the way that color is going, I don't see anything opening back up anytime soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think all of the NASCAR races in Michigan this year are in serious jeopardy of not happening.
Which we hope that's not true, if you know what I mean. But again, we will have to wait and see.
I hope that we don't end up losing Michigan, but if we do, it's not our fault.
But again, we will just have to wait and see, because that might be rumors.
Well, nothing's been reported on anything out of Michigan, but I just have a bad feeling that we're not going to have Michigan this year.
Yeah, but again, we will have to.
Not because of the booze, but because of the crazy governor out there.
Yeah. But anyway, again, we will have to wait and see. All right. Getting back on track here. Okay, here's what I think we can do. I will just use TobyChristie.com website to be the entry list, because that's like the only multiple numbers, because that's like the latest as far as I can tell. So here's what I'll do. I'll send both of you a copy. I'll send Great Lakes a copy in the DM. Great Lakes, if you're watching, check your DM. Because this is a... Wait. Did somebody derp? Okay, nice derp there, Toby Christie deal. NGROTS. Don't you mean NGORTS? Ya derp. Nice derp website. By the way, if you say I derped, the answer is no. The website derped. Not accept it. Jeez, I can't imagine 46. I would like to see all 46 trucks run just for the hell of it. Alright. So, looking ahead. Yeah, good luck for trucks. Alright, let's get right into looking ahead to Charlotte. So,
Predictions for truck saying prediction of who will be in queue.
yeah, but it might go to owner points, but it might go to a random draw.
Yeah, because so far,
Yeah, I did not expect 46 trucks.
40 and Cup, 37 and Xfinity, but there could be 3 potential entrants, which means...
Which would round up to 40, which is the number of steel, but good lord, trucks? 46 possibly? Jeez.
Yeah, right now there's 43, and there can only be, well, I think
They said 40 would be the maximum until they go back to normal on 32. Which, here's a little note from Dennis Stats Kelly. The last time we had 40 plus entries was like Daytona back in 2016 for trucks. They had like 43 drivers for 32 spots. Yeah. That was like the biggest truck field we had in a long time.
that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
December holiday.
word. But yeah, take a look at how many people are here and how many people could possibly go home. I mean, this can get a little controversial because we only have also a few races so far in the season.
Yes.
Few races.
Well, at least I can say at least we can just use the entry list from the Cup Series. At least that's the easy part. So, alright.
Part is we can say the Cup suck and this list will be OD
Oh, brother. Anywho, December holiday. Alright. Okay, give me a second here. I need to go ahead and... Alright. To Charlotte. Alright, let's look ahead to Charlotte. Of course, we have the Truck Series after they have not raced since what? When was the last Truck Series race? Somebody help me. Vegas. Yeah, because they haven't raced. They were supposed to race at Atlanta, but they haven't raced ever since the COVID crisis happened. So we're going from Darlington, the Too Tough to Tame, which is the 2 races we ran, to one of the longest races of the season. Now, the Coke 600. What do you guys think we're going to see this weekend at Charlotte? If it's anything like what we saw at Darlington, do you think we could end up seeing some good racing here, there, and everywhere? Or do you think we could end up seeing field mileage? Because remember, this is a 600-mile race, the Coke 600, and everything else is like shorter distances. What do you think we're going to see, guys?
I think that it's going to be a combination of the two that you talked about, Danny. I think it's going to be, for the most part, it's going to be excellent racing, and then in the end, because remember, this is a 600-mile race, I think fuel mileage is going to win this race.
Yep. Plus, remember, you got 2 Cup races, so 2 opportunities for drivers to make playoffs. And let's not forget, this is a 4-stage race, which is the 600. So we could end up seeing some drivers get 45 playoff points at the max if you win the Coke 600. Because this doesn't stay with you for the rest of the season. It stays with you forever if you win the Coke 600. So, yeah. Wait, what happened, Cody?
Yeah, David keep getting their bring his star points up to like 10,000 now.
Jeez.
Because right now he has like 7,039. I'm gonna rank that up to like 12,039. Might as well.
Yeah. I also want to mention the Cody Thomas, or not Cody Thomas, the Cody Smart Annie Thomas situation, excuse me. Well, hey, David. Annie could have a younger brother in Cody Thomas. No. I'm serious. No, I mean, I'm dead serious. She might have a little brother named Cody Thomas. No, not roasting Cody Smart here, but you know what I mean. But the Cody Smart Andy Thomas situation has gotten better lately. I think the two of them have made peace since, so that's good news. All right. The other thing I want to mention is that the 600 could come with a hefty price for our panelists. You know why? The Coke 600 is worth 30 points. 10 for driver to win, 10 for stay away from, and 10 for the dark horse. The second Charlotte race will just be 1 point apiece, like Xfinity trucks, and you know what I mean. So, but 30 points could mean the difference between taking the points lead and not taking the points lead. Which reminds me, I need to get the standings from Orman.
Yeah, because I feel like the only person who could take the points lead from me in terms of what NASCAR is concerned, if I'm correct, only Greg could do that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to go over the standings.
Okay.
Oh.
Not me, Orman could. He possibly could.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to add Andrew's name to the list if he wants to join. I don't know Andrew's last name, but I'll just say Andrew. He'll be at 0. What is he called in the Nostra Energy Cup Series?
I don't know.
I'll just say Andrew.
Yeah, Cody, you were right. Greg is the closest because you have 3.7 now. Greg has 3.11. But also don't forget, Cody could potentially take the lead as well because he's got 2.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing though. The only way for Ormy to take the points lead away from me, the most likely way, because there's 4 races we gotta predict, including 2 for Cup, is that I would have to get shut out in the Coke Seal 600 and for Ormy to
Wait. Wait. Did you say the Coke Zeros? Wait, Cody. Ramsey, thank you, Elijah. Wait, Cody, freeze. Did you say Coke Zero 600?
Hold on a minute. What happened?
Cody, I have a dumb question. Did you just say Coke Zero 600? Don't you mean the Coca-Cola 600? Somebody needs to put that in the quotes chat on my server, and the Coke Zero. Hey, David. Hey, David. Hey, David. Hey, David. You know what's really funny? I just got that on the stream. Can we put that in the quotes chat, Elijah? You know what? I'm gonna put that in my quotes chat. I'm sorry, this is too dang funny. Laughing point Great Lakes. Yeah, we just turned part 2 of the PCSRA Weekly Show into the funniest moments of 2020. Oh, crud. I need to update the overall standings. Barnes and Noble. By the way, he just got a laughing point, Great Lakes did.
He's just got another laughing point.
He's now at 10,027.
know what, Great Lakes? I will accept that.
10 points for me.
Actually, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You got 10, David.
Yeah.
And David's at 333. Hey, at least you're not dead last. Let's get that right. The overall standings, I'm going to update that tonight. So, just so everyone's aware. Yep, he... What in the world? That is not what I said. 2-word phrase and an SM word. This is what Elijah just said. He heard me saying I'm speaking gibberish. This is what Elijah just said. Look at your DM. I did not speak that gibberish. Thank you very much. Good night. No, let me explain. That was a gibberish one. Yes, I was laughing and talking at the same time. Yes, what Elijah just said. Alright. Yeah, let's get right into the prediction standings. Predictions, by the way, presented by Heartland Flyers, celebrating 20 years of service in Oklahoma. Rules are simple. Driver to win, stay away from, and dark horse. As I'm on the wrong standings. So, coming out of the Darlington weekend, as Cody Smart mentioned, he has 327 points. He owns a 16-point lead over Greg Rutz, who is in second place at 311. Nathan Orman is third at 299 points, so he's almost to 300. Zachary Taylor is fourth at 269. I'm currently rounding out the top 5 at 267, which is a full Kansas race. Kyle Langland is 6th with 261. Quentin Moore is 7th with 223. Great Lakes is 8th at 202. David Heller is 9th at 189. Cody Goforth rounds out the top 10 with 153 points, and Andrew Ramsey will now be added to the list, and he will be dead last at 0. Wait, what happened?
I just helped Great Lakes roast them.
Up 4 more laughing points for David, so give me a sec. How? You're a cow. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, not except if you had kicked me either.
Alright. Are you guys ready for your predictions? Because I am. Where? Oh, that's 10 more laughing points?
3, 6, 9, actually 12.
Oh, 12.
2,
Barnes and Noble.
and 20.
Just as I'm getting ready to do predictions, you gave me a... Okay. 3, don't help me, I can figure this out. David, you have 349 laughing points.
Yay!
Yeah, but you got a lot of catching up to do to catch up to Great Lakes now. Alright, anyway. Are you guys ready for your predictions? Alright, now I need to reiterate the rule. The predictions you make for the Coke 600 will also be your predictions for the second Cup race. Trucks and Xfinity, same as usual. So, David, I'm going to let you go first, since we don't have everybody else here. You go first. Let's start with... Oh, bro, I am not even going to bother. But anyway. Can you... Let's worry about predictions first. Let's start with Xfinity, then trucks, and then the cups. And cups. Yeah, the 2 cup races, but your picks will count as 2, you know what I mean. Oh, brother Blue.
Barnes and Noble. That's kind of what you said and how you said it. Oh, Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble. Darn.
Just send them to me. Just send them to me in your D. Oh, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 more. Ah, great.
Did you DM me the entry list?
I sent you on Discord.
Okay, well, for some reason I didn't get it.
Well, in that case, you might go smack Discord fully clothed and not with Minnie then.
Yes, that is accepted.
I can't believe I said Cub race. Barnes and Noble. Okay. There will be a Cub race when the Cubs take on the Buccos this Saturday. I will say that there, Cody. All right. Wait. Okay, can somebody check how can somebody type Annette how it's spelled, because I think somebody derped. Let me think. Michael. Wait. This is the right spelling, Michael Annette, real quickly? Well, in that case, Greg just derped. Because he forgot to add an extra T. He said Michael Annette, and he spelled it A-N-N-E-T instead of Annette. He said Annette, but without the extra T. Oh. Yes.
I just got a new IndyCar skip.
Well, I mentioned about that. All right, David. Would you like to do your Xfinity picks? It's gonna be, well, it's Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks. That's the order. Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks. Yeah. It's okay. Let me just say this. It's really weird saying that, if you know what I mean, because it's normally Trucks, Xfinity, Cup, but not Cup, Xfinity, Trucks. It's a weird system. It's like going up the ladder, if you know what I mean. So, David, let's start with your Cup picks. This is, again, your 2 picks you're making for not only the 600, but also the Alisco 500, which, by the way, that's the race name for race 2. So, who's your driver to win, David? Well, here's the thing. It's the same entry. It's the same entry list like what we had at Darlington, except the 52 is not on the entry list because it's now the 27. So the entry list for the Cup Series is the same, except the 52 is the 27. Just so we're clear. Mm-hmm.
So, I need to change that up. Driver to win. I'm gonna say Eric Jones.
Ooh, that's a bold statement there, my friend.
Driver to stay away from. I am going to say stay away from Joey Logano.
This pleases the Great Lakes. This angers the Travis.
And my dark horse, and this will please the Jared Underhill, Brad Keselowski.
This pleases the Cody.
And this also pleases the Johnny Gardner.
Yep. Xfinity.
The Xfinity driver to win. Harrison Burton.
Ooh.
Driver to stay away from.
was actually a good one.
And my dark horse, Chase Briscoe.
Oh. And now the fun part, trucks. Oh no. Okay, I know what Cody's thinking. He's probably gonna pick Natalie Decker as the driver to stay away from. What? Hold on. No, I said hold on, so it doesn't count. Trucks. Yeah, it's like scroll all the way down. Yeah, it's on there, but you have to scroll like all the way down to find it.
Actually, had to scroll all the way up. Is the intro literally the same here?
No, I think it's different.
Okay. I need the entry list for trucks, please.
It should be on that website, isn't it? Because that's where I found the entry list, is the Toby one. Stupid deal.
The Toby one?
Yeah, the one I sent you in your DM on Discord is the entry list.
Entry list. Let me... Entry list. Truck.
Because they had the same entry list for the Cup Series, so...
Okay. The entry list archives. Yes, please. No, wrong. Got it wrong.
D-word.
Keyword. Oh, yeah.
Who in the bloody world pinged me? Oh.
Come on.
Okay, while I'm waiting for David, Discord name. Blue. Oh, yeah, my great.
Truck. No.
Blue Hedgehog 262709.
Dang it, come on. What's the name of the site again?
27. Give me a second. Wait, what was the question? I was too busy looking at something.
What's the name of the site where you get all the entry lists from?
Like either Jayski or Toby Christie.
Toby Christie. NASCAR. Okay. Toby Christie, not just a minute. Let me do this. Okay. Expected entry list.
That's what we're using until
Okay. And there it is. Okay. Driver to win, and I'll just say this really quickly here before I go eat.
okay.
Driver to win. I'm gonna say Johnny Sauter.
All right.
Driver to win.
Okay. Let me get back to you, John.
Taking away from Brennan Poole.
Brendan Poole. Hang on.
And my dark horse,
Brett Moffitt. All right. Go enjoy your dinner and go enjoy your. All right, Mr. Cody.
I'm not gonna share whatever I'm having. So,
As usual. All right, Mr. Cody. Who you got?
I'm filling out multiple forms for the Southern Cup Series. Multiple forms. I'm already filling out for myself. I'm filling out for Cunningham now.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and read what the pics Greg just sent me in a DM on Messenger. So for Cup, Greg says driver to win Denny Hamlin, driver to stay away from Kyle Busch, and Clint Bowyer as the dark horse. Xfinity, he took Austin Cindric as the driver to win. Michael Annett, the driver to stay away from. Brandon Jones as the dark horse. For trucks, he took Todd Gillen as the driver to win. Ben Rhodes as the driver to stay away from. And Austin Hill as the dark horse. So while we're waiting for Cody to do that, I'll go ahead and give you guys my predictions. I'll probably need to write this down while Cody's busy. If Cody doesn't mind me doing my predictions. And yep, it's in the quote seal. So anyway, Ford Cup for me. The driver I'm going to take to win not only the Coca-Cola 600, but also this race here in race number 2. I feel like he could go back to back. The driver to win for me, Kevin Harvick. Driver to stay away from, I really felt like let me send Taylor the entry list. Send Taylor the entry list. Driver to stay away from. I just feel like it's really going... Oh, give me a second. Let me send power. I have to send power this. There you go, power. Driver to stay away from for Cup. This one was really tough because I really didn't not know how I'm going to pick as far as this is concerned. But based off what I've seen so far and with the struggles I could see as far as that's concerned, driver to stay away from, I have to say stay away from John Hunter Nemechek. I mean, he had a good race in race 1, but race 2, everything just went downhill, and I just feel bad. Dark Horse, Tyler Reddick. For Xfinity, driver to win, he's going to go back-to-back. Chase Briscoe, driver to win. Driver to stay away from. What? I'll be back. Sorry about that. My driver cannot wait 5 seconds. Okay, I now figured out who I picked for a stay away from. For Xfinity, by the way, I'm back. Here, let me tell Power. Make up the spring Richmond race and Chicagoland. They just ran those this week. Will be the second Charlotte race for Cup. Upcoming weekend. Anyway. Alright, driver stay away from. Who do I want? Here's Here's a driver I think you could stay away from based off what I've seen in my time. If there's one driver who I think could be a driver to stay away from, as I'm just going to see what the hell's going on. The 2 races at Charlotte is at the same track. Same with the 2 races at Darlington. Alright, so anyway, stay away from Austin Cindric as the driver to stay away from.
Oh boy.
I just don't feel comfortable with Austin Cindric. But that's just what I'm gonna have to go. I know. Okay. Yeah, Power Quest got a little confused about the whole drama of this deal, so. Alright, for my dark horse, looking at the stupid phone, why do you have to be a nuisance? You know what? I'm going to say Riley Herbst as my dark horse. It is his first Charlotte race, and I'm curious to see how he can do, because he ran Charlotte in the ARCA series last year. So, for trucks, my driver to win. You know what? Johnny Sauter, because why not? Driver to stay away from. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to take Cody's pick or not, but based off what I've seen as far as how this is going to end up, the driver I want to take to stay away from just in the first couple of races has not really showed me the capacity of competitive. I'm going to say Ty Majeski is the driver to stay away from. I just don't feel comfortable. But Ty Majeski, I think, just has not showed me to do well. Dark horse, this might trigger some people. I'm going to go with Natalie Decker as my dark horse. Alright. I know Cody's going to think about his picks right now.
I think I am thinking about the pick.
Alright.
Let me take a look at your little entry list over here. Entry list, I should
I think a lot of people are a little surprised I took a female driver as a dark horse. You know, when Haley Deegan makes her truck series, I'm picking her every race. Dark horse. Not accepted. But I'm being honest here. I would like to see Haley Deegan run a few truck races here, there, or everywhere.
Alright. Well,
We won't see an actual Chicagoland race. Chicagoland will not be made up.
the Cup Series race.
Which is both races.
I searched the Coca-Cola 600. I am going to look to past Coca-Cola 600 winner. Because here's what I think. So, where are you, past track one? Come on. Past winners.
Wait, who'd you say was your driver to win?
Probably gonna win this. Or actually, other than you say was your driver to win. But Storehouse Racing has never won around here. And you know me, statistics, they'll say whatever statistics they'll say. And then, well, the test wins the race. So, with that being said, while the statistics of the race, I'm going to pick my driver to win to be Kevin Harvick. Here's the in recent years, Junior winning for virtually 60, then last year winning. Kevin Harvick is one. Chargers Racing has never won 3. Bosses. So, I will say that they're going to bring up that little tip that House Racing has never won in the course as the thing right at the gate, because you know how NASCAR works. Statistic.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm gonna pick Kevin Harvick as the driver to win. The driver to stay away from. Yeah, I know Stenhouse has wrecked twice at the and JHD Daughtery Racing hasn't gone back as a team. So, taking a look at this entire list here, there are a couple people that I could consider, but there is a couple keys that aren't doing really well at all, but they're trying to rally themselves up in the front. But I do know somebody who drives like a rookie and doesn't have that much of a chance to even rebound whatsoever. But I want to be careful because usually the popular drivers finish in the top half of the field. So, or the bigger. So, my driver stay away from what you see. Because, I mean, Christopher Bell has done very good as a potential option as a driver to stay away from.
Oh, how fun the predictions are.
The problem about picking a driver to stay away from this event is that basically any team can finish in the top 20 when it comes to pit strategy, and I'm sure pit strategy play a major factor
Yep.
in an event like this. So I'm trying to do that under pressure. And I know one team that hasn't done oh so well pressure. That's Roach Fenwick Racing. Now, this can be gutsy from what I say, but my job is to stay away from the person who they or actually never mind. It's the driver, not the team.
Right.
So that's your little hint that I'm gonna pick his driver to stay away from, because the team that he was in before, one of the teams he was before,
Who was the driver you picked?
played strategy back in the day. They had a major strategy there. Whether it's not there, it's field strategy. Kind of pull that off at poker. But this is a different set of people we're talking. Not people. Well, that's another hint. You're probably gonna take a good guess at who it is, but you don't. Trying to stay away from Chris Buescher.
Chris Buescher, okay. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dark Horse is probably gonna shock a couple people. Yeah, I know he hasn't been racing for a bit. And you already know that element to get ahead of. But this will be the determining factor. He won this event before, so I'm sure he probably settled 600 pretty well. So, I'm pretty sure you know
the ladder to Xfinity?
Oh boy. Well, Xfinity. Okay. The last 1.5 mile track we've been to, we've seen a couple of pretty good, especially a couple people who have been underdogs forever. You guys need to realize we have Kyle Busch in the race. And Kyle Busch, I'm pretty sure, based out of his interview, he was secretly upset with Chase Briscoe at Darlington. I'm sure he's not going to take that lying down. Plus, look at the statistics at Charlotte.
Oh my gosh.
So, based on those two reasons, I'm going to pick Kyle Busch as the driver to win.
Cool. Oh, I need to show you something in your DM after we're done with the predictions and after we go off the air, because I just saw some cool templates.
Yeah, okay. The driver to stay away from this event, I mean, that's been crazy random for the past races. I mean, someone done good before could do very bad in the next event. That could get very risky because we could see a couple potential DQs. But if I were to pick a driver, I'd say it would be a driver to stay away from. I can think of somebody who probably has been involved in controversy so far this season. Very similar speedway. So, I don't know if this will be too easy. I know that the team has shown underdog performances and I'm starting to do better. But I think this driver will most likely get involved in some sort of controversy again. I'm going to pick the number 90 of Dylan Bassett as the driver to stay away from.
Alright. Dylan Bassett. Got some new templates that just came out just now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dark horse. I'm going to pick a particular somebody I have been crazy impressed with this season. I mean, they started off as the wrong team and now they're starting to contend for the wins in the Xfinity. I won't be shocked if they end up winning one race. By the way, they're doing. And no, I'm not talking about Team Penske. I'm talking about their independently owned team, which is why I'm going to pick Ryan Sieg as the dark horse.
Yay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, trucks, and then we'll get to final thoughts.
Why, guys? Why? Why do you have Kyle Busch in the race?
Chase Elliott's also in the race, so.
Yeah, but, I mean, you compare the leeches from other teams to Kyle Busch Motorsport. Kyle Busch knows how to get it done as an owner and as a driver, especially when it's both efficient. But he's had that experience forever, which is why I think he'll beat out Chase Elliott. So, I'm picking Kyle Busch as the driver to win.
No surprise. But who's the driver to stay away from? The fun part.
The driver to stay away from. Oh, you want to know a funny story, Danny?
Yes.
What if people pick Chase Elliott as the driver to win, or dark horse? The picks get locked in, but then he DQ. That would trigger.
That would trigger a lot of people.
Yeah, because that has happened before. People picked the driver who DQ'd.
I remember Ryan Kendall picked, like, what, Joe Graff Jr. at, what, Michigan as driver to stay away from? Guess what? Picks got locked in. What happened? DNQs. I think it was, like, what, 2018?
Yeah. Okay, so the driver to stay away from? Well, if you take a look at these guys, you have guys like Kate Fiegelman or Rafael Lazar have never raced at Charlotte before. So they don't think he's going to do well in this event or this season. So in that case, I'm picking Spencer Davis as the driver to stay away from.
Spencer Davis. Yeah, the new templates I just saw were the Cadillac, which means Cadillac will make their PCSRA debut next year, and Subaru just came out with their brand new car, the Impreza. I just posted on Messenger, so.
Which truck is that? Like, Becker even racing?
She's driving for Nice Motorsports.
Oh, I see her, number 44. Oh, boy. Alright, so my dark horse for this event. I mean, he's commonly known for his and the truck series. So, with his experience in trucks compared to others, pretty good at there. So, which is why I'm gonna go on and pick Grant Enfinger as the dark horse.
Alright. Alright, Cody, final thoughts before I let you go, before you get off to have some fun and Jen with Melissa Cooper about the PCSRA coming up this season.
Yeah, I mean, Racing's Pro Series is an entirely new what we do. Maybe in that series we could experiment with because there are a couple of looking manufacturers out there that I kind of want to take a look at. And I know I thought about driving the BMW M6 Coupe or a Mazda kind of manufacturer.
Yeah, the Mazda one is coming, so.
Yeah, we can take a look at these manufacturers and see which one goes the best for us, per se.
Yeah.
So, most likely, we'll be going European. So yeah, that could get very interesting.
Yep, definitely. Alright, well, Cody, I will see you tomorrow because I know you're going to be get going, so we will talk to you tomorrow. So, see you, mate. It's really a lot of fun so far. Real quickly here, Cadillac just released a new car mod for next year. That looks nice. Yep, the Impreza for Subaru. And LaCoya introduced a new Invader. I really like the front end of those amazing deals, if you know what I mean. So, should be a lot of fun, if you ask me. Let's give you a look at this week's upcoming PCSRA Weekly Show events. And also this week's upcoming events as well, brought to you by Red Carpet Charter, the official charter company of the PCSRA. Saturday is a big day. Tune into the Leonard Station at 1 o'clock Eastern Time for Chevrolet NOS Energy Cup Series qualifying at the Daytona National Speedway to see who will not only make the field, but who will start on the pole for the Monday night's race. That will be again at 1 o'clock. We also have Indianapolis 100 stuff going on, so looking forward to a lot of good stuff as far as that's concerned. And also 11 o'clock at 7:30 Eastern Time, so that's a look ahead to this week's upcoming events. As far as looking at this week's upcoming PCSRA events, we'll be back next Thursday to recap Charlotte, get you caught up on some news and notes in the NR report and all that good stuff. I should tell. As I'm telling Orman, as far as that's concerned, put it in my DM as far as that's concerned. So, we'll be back next week. It'll be at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Hopefully we don't have any weather that could affect it. It should be a lot of fun. Should be exciting as we look ahead to Bristol next week on the agenda. As that's our next race to look ahead. I don't know what's going to happen to the W Series until I get some confirmation. I will let you guys know as far as that's concerned. It'll be a 2 p.m. Eastern Time start. That is when our live coverage will begin. That's a look at this week's upcoming PCSRA Weekly Show events, brought to you by Red Carpet Charter, the official charter company of the PCSRA. The Oklahoma Highway Safety Office is a proud partner of the PCSRA Weekly Show, and we remind all of our friends that together we can end DUI. Visit enduyok.com for more details. One quick note from Dennis Stats Kelly before we sign off for the night is that Jimmy Johnson will now end his career at Sonoma with only one win, which was in 2010. He will also end off his Chicagoland tenure without even a win. The only win he has at Chicagoland was the Xfinity Series in the inaugural race in 2001. I want to thank our great crew today: Nathan Orman, Zachary Taylor, Cody Smart, Cody Goforth, Great Lakes, Q-Man. Also want to thank Elijah and Mark Davids, Wyatt Walker, V, and everybody that joined us. Our statistician, Caleb Hobbs. Producer and engineer, Zachary Fitzwater, Jackie Tang, Alex Hawkins. Dennis Stats Kelly. Our spotter, Greg Wood Black. Engineer, producer, Michael Dean, Tom Shores, and Greg Rutz, our sideline engineer. Excuse me, I just belched. Sorry about that. Crystal Fontaine, our PCSRA expert, and Seth Summer running the show for us back in our Learfield IMG College Network studios. We'll be doing OKC Dodgers game in about a couple hours from now. Congratulations to Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Briscoe on a great race at Darlington Raceway in the return of NASCAR. Until next week, my friends. Until next Thursday, my friends, when we recap Charlotte, get you caught up on some news and notes in the NR Report, take you through the breaking news stories and all that good stuff, and hopefully to have W Series, but I'll keep you updated if it's not. And we look ahead to the last great Coliseum at Bristol Motor Speedway. This is Daniel Fools, aka PCSRA Blue Hedgehog 26, saying, Boomer Sooner, everybody, and have a great rest of your Thursday night. Goodbye, everybody.
PCSRA Weekly Show fans, thank you for joining us for today's episode of the PCSRA Weekly Show on the Blue Hedgehog TV. We hope to see you every Monday and Tuesday inside our PCSRA studios in War Acres, Oklahoma for more episodes of the PCSRA Weekly Show throughout the 2020 race season. This PCSRA Weekly Show broadcast has been brought to you by Budweiser, Love's Travel Stops, iHeartMedia, The Oklahoman, Newcastle Casino, Devon Energy, Sonic Drive-Ins, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecues, Harkins Theaters, and by the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office, where we encourage all of you fans that together we can end DUI. Thanks for listening to the PCSRA Weekly Show. The preceding has been a Learfield IMG College presentation on the PCSRA Sports Network. Copyright 2020 by the National Association of Professional Racing Leagues and the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association, Incorporated.